Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 92 rated Team of the Year nominee, Gareth Bale. He's got a very nice looking card, and I did decide to go and do his loan SBC for absolutely free, and in the 5 games that I played him with, he did score me 4 goals and got me 1 assist, and he does have a 3-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Then moving along into his in-game stats, his main stats are going to be his 90 finishing, his 91 reactions, his 90 short passing, and finally his 97 shot power. And I did have the sniper chem, which is done applied to this Gareth Bale card. And I have to say, when this guy was released into concepts, I believe on Thursday evening, I was, as you know, likewise probably with the rest of the FIFA community, very excited. We didn't know if we were going to get him just in packs, maybe get him in a weekly objective, or as it turns out to be in the end, get him in an SBC, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I think EA have done a really good promo for Team of the Year, you know, with all the icons they've listed, the flashback SBCs. I still might do a flashback SBC review on Ibrahimovic. I'm not too sure. I might do one, but we'll just have to wait and see. But even so, I think they've been really good with the content that they've delivered so far this week. And focusing on Gareth Bale, this card looks absolutely fantastic, man. And getting to his first pro, for me, it is going to be his finishing with the sniper chem style. All his shooting stats go into the mid-90s, with some of them being at 99. His finishing goes up to 99. His volleys as well going up to 99. His penalties go to 95, and his attack positioning goes up to 94, with shot power remaining at 97, as well as long shots remaining at 96. And I have to say, finesse shots, long shots, all absolutely fantastic with this Gareth Bale card. Yes, he's only got a 3-star weak foot, which isn't necessarily the greatest, but I don't think it's that bad, to be honest, because his left foot is just so good, man. Especially with the, you know, cutting in with the left foot on the finesse shot is absolutely fantastic, man. And, you know, 4 goals in 5 games, very good return. I don't think I lost any games with this card, and I'm on track again. Hopefully, as long as I win like my next 2 games, I think I'm going to get promotion to Division 4 for Foot Rivals, which is actually genuinely showing signs of a very good FIFA player. So, he's sports ready, am I right? But, yeah, man, like, Gareth Bale's finishing was just, brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. But his second pro is going to be his pace. This guy is lightning quick. Interestingly, maybe some people would say it was a bit unfair to compare him to Team of the Year Neymar, because let's face it, this is not a Team of the Year card. It's more of a Team of the Season type of card, which I'm not complaining with. It's still a decent upgrade, of course, but I want to kind of compare him to Neymar a little bit, because they are kind of similar-ish players in that they are wingers, but play on the opposite sides of each other, obviously. But yeah, he doesn't feel quite as quick as a Neymar, but he still feels pretty quick, man. 95 acceleration, 97 sprint speed. You can't, unlike Neymar, you can't pace abuse with this guy. You can easily conserve him throughout a game of Foot Champs or throughout a game of Foot Rivals, but I was able to pace abuse with Neymar, and he wouldn't get tired. You can't necessarily do that with Bale, because his stamina is at 81, which for the most part is decent stamina, but you won't be able to constantly pace abuse with this guy. To most of you people, that probably doesn't matter. You guys probably, you know, I know a lot of my viewers play Foot Champions every single weekend, or at least play Foot Rivals to a very high standard, and will not see that as much of a problem. That's just something to quickly note, that you won't be able to constantly pace abuse with this guy, because that's just not going to happen, and he will get tired. But even so, pace still being a nice part to his card. Now, his final pro is going to be his dribbling. Balance is fine. I know 69 balance isn't the greatest, but that does go up to 74, which is all good. His agility goes up to 97. His reactions go up to 96, as does his ball control. His dribbling goes up to 99, and composure up to 97. Again, very similar to his shooting stats. With the right chem style, most of his stats go to 99, apart from his balance that goes into the mid-70s, which isn't even that bad, to be honest, guys. Don't let that balance put you off this card if you really want to go and do this SBC, because it's not that much of a problem whatsoever. So definitely, dribbling being fantastic. It was just so easy to be able to cut through defenders with his dribbling, man, because it's absolutely fantastic. And combining that with his 4-star skill moves as well is obviously very nice. I'm not a massive skiller, but I'm trying to get into doing more skill moves, and you can do a lot of skill moves with this guy. And I personally think he should be a 5-star skiller. Whenever I watch him in La Liga or in the Champions League, he is fantastic when it comes to skill moves. But you know, who am I to kind of maybe shout at EA? Maybe he might get 5-star skill moves at some point, I don't know. But focusing towards the end part of this video, would I recommend doing his SBC? Now, I have just sat here and praised this guy to hell for the past 4 minutes, and I'm going to tell you guys not to do this SBC, because don't get me wrong, although this is an excellent card, it's not value for money completely. His SBC, according to Footbin, costs 1.4 million coins, both on Xbox and PlayStation, and that's just not worth it. Especially as well for the packs you get in return. I know it's not always about the packs that you get in return, but that does make a bit of a difference. For example, the Icon George Best costs 1.6 million. Yes, that's a 200,000 coins increase, but the packs that you get in return for completing essentially similar segments of the SBC, you get better pack rewards for. I think there's an 88 rated squad for Gareth Bale. You get a 100k pack. If you do the George Best SBC for the 88 rated squad, you get an ultimate pack back as a reward, which is crazy why EA have decided to change that and make it different for this SBC compared to George Best. I think George Best is also a better card to use in FIFA, and I would actually rather pay if you're looking at buying a big right winger and you've got maybe 1.5 million coins in your club, go do the George Best SBC. He's a better card, guys, honestly, and although I liked this card, he's just not quite worth the money, man. He's not worth 1.4 million that you're not going to recuperate, in my personal opinion. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish off this play. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.